Well, after yesterday's rainfall, some homeowners finding themselves ankle deep in groundwater that found its way into their crawl spaces. Local contractors say some owners are finding out they may have to pay a steep price out of pocket to clean up after the damage. And Fox 4's Whitney L.B. Miller joins us tonight with what you need to know about flooding in your home. Hi, Whitney.
Hi, Mike. If you take a look outside, a lot of the water is frozen over, but yesterday some of that water found its way into the homes of some Anchorage residents. Local insurance agents say many don't realize they may not be covered, but one local contractor says it's easy and free to find out. Dozens of homeowners contacted Service Master Cleaners yesterday to report flooding in their basements and crawl spaces.
We've been seeing quite a few floods come in, especially with all the groundwater. And so we've been pretty busy running around extracting water throughout towns.
Extracting water and cleaning up sewage that backs up into homes.
With all the water going into the sewer systems, we've been seeing backups coming up through homes, making quite a mess.
And quite a mess for the homeowner's wallet. Many found out they weren't covered when it came to flood damage.
Most of what you're going to see at times like this, groundwater coming into a crawl space or into a basement, maybe the backing up of sewer or a drainage system. Without knowing all the details, most of the time that kind of stuff is going to fall under flooding versus the coverage that a typical home insurance policy would cover.
If the damage isn't covered, you could be looking to pay between $2,000 and $3,000 for extractions. For some, that's too high, but contractors say there's risk in extracting the water yourself.
It's contaminated, so if it doesn't dry out, it actually will cause mold and significant damage to the home with all the bacteria. So it is important that it be cleaned properly.
And properly may mean removing the contaminated area. Whether you decide to go professional or tackle the job yourself, experts say getting a free quote or contacting your insurance agent may be the best way to figure out your options. Now, Todd Jackson also says there are some water damage claims that typically can be covered. For example, an overflowing sink or burst pipes. He says it's the outside water coming in that may not be covered. Your best bet, he says, is calling your local agent and simply checking your coverage. Mike?
All right. Thank you, Whitney. That's Whitney L.B. Miller reporting for us this evening.